was one of them nights where the city felt too still. No sirens, no chatter, just that hum of streetlights and the sound of my own thoughts. Phone buzzed. Rel hit him, said, "Pull up, we gotta talk, real quick." Kairo ain't think twice. They been locked in since day one, shared clothes, shared pain, but lately, things been feeling off. He pulled up to the spot, same alley they used to chill in, same corner where they planned dreams that never came true. As soon as he parked, everything got quiet. Too quiet. That was a setup. Rel, his own brother, dropped his location. All for some paper and a name. That's when something in Kairo changed. He ain't yell, he ain't cry, he just went numb. He cleaned the blood off, loaded back up, and sat in silence. Eyes cold, thoughts darker than the night outside. "All right," he whispered. "They want me gone? Now I'm really here." They thought Kairo was dead, but this just the beginning. Couple days have passed since Kairo been hit up by his so-called brother Rel. Kairo went black them last few days. Nobody has seen or heard from him. His social media gone. Rel been moving real sloppy these past days since the hit. He been flashy too, just buying a new car. Him and his new right-hand man. Zay got matching chains now too, calling themselves Jack. Gang Kairo been there the entire time watching them. He was very close, just waiting on the right opportunity to catch Rel slippin'. Eventually that opportunity came, and that's when Kairo caught Rel and Zay lackin'. After a party, they head to a corner store. While drunk Kairo gets prepared just waiting down the street, Rel gotta pay for what he did to him. Kairo says in his head, "You ain't just crossed me, you crossed every word we ever stood on." I don't think this the end, though. After that drive-by Kairo did last night, he thought everything was over. But he was wrong. Rel didn't die. News reported that only one man at the scene was found dead, that was Zay. After Zay died, his little cousin D, a hothead known for killing people, wanted revenge. D and Zay were like blood brothers, and even though D was only 16, he didn't give a damn. He wanted blood. Eventually, D and Rel linked up. Rel had been hiding, trying to recover from his gunshot wounds, and together they started planning how they were going to kill Kairo. They started by taking down Kairo's crew. One of his members, Baby Boy, got killed right in front of his mama's crib. It was getting serious. A few days later, Rel and Dee got word that Kairo had been hanging out at the old apartments they grew up in. They waited until night to catch him lacking. What they didn't know was that it was all a trap. Kairo was smarter than they thought. As soon as they stepped out, Kairo opened fire. Kairo wasn't playing around with them, he wanted them both out of here. Lil D ain't looking like that killer. Everybody else look at him as right now. One down, one more to go. Before Kairo finally takes Rel life, he says to him, "I ain't even mad no more, Rel. I'm just making things right." In the streets, loyalty ain't promised. It's tested, and most fail the test. After that night, Kairo vanished. No one knows where he went. Some say he's laying low. Others whisper he's plotting something bigger. But one thing everybody knows: Kairo ain't done yet. A month passed since Kairo handled his revenge. Thought the streets would let him breathe. But peace don't last long out here. A new crew popped up. BMG. 4 deep. Boom, Trey, Jace, and Lex. Boom was the loud one. The type that wanted all eyes on him. Word got back he been talking wild, saying Kairo ain't like that no more. One night, Kairo stopped at the gas station. Regular move. Out of nowhere, Boom slid by solo, letting that gun off through the window. Glass flying, alarms blaring. But Kairo ain't get hit. That's when it changed. Next day, everybody talking. Boom bragging, saying Kairo froze up. Kairo kept quiet, but he was done talking. He found out where Boom stayed. West side, small house, front porch always busy. You could see it in Kairo eyes. That look of somebody who done lost too much to care, but still care enough to make it count. He kept thinking, if I let this one slide, they gon' think I'm soft, but if I spin, I might never sleep right again. Middle of the day, clear skies. Boom on his phone, his mama right next to him smoking. Kairo pulled up slow, looked once, then let it off. Boom fell instantly, but so did she. He only came for Boom, but the streets never let you leave clean. That day, Kairo learned, every shot got a price. Word already spread. Kairo slid through and left Boom and his mama gone. The whole city talkin'. But the ones who mattered most, they ain't talk long. Trey looked at the ground, shook his head. Jace said, he think he untouchable. And Lex, he just whispered, you don't get away killin' somebody, mama. We on him for this. Kairo been trying to stay slow since he killed Boom and his mom. That's been eating him alive, killing Boom mom like that. Kairo was just chillin' in the car thinking about the things going on in his life. Then he got that text. Big Dre just got out. Kairo froze. Big Dre, the man who made him and Rel who they were, the one who taught them everything about loyalty, respect, and revenge. But Kairo don't even know right now that's Boom uncle, and he just killed him 5 years earlier. Kairo and Rel were just two young dudes chasing respect. They stood on the block, watching Big Dre leaning on his car, quiet but commanding. Then that's when Kairo walked up and started talking to Big Dre, telling him to put him and Rel on because they tired being hungry, they wanted all. After talking for a while, Big Dre agreed to put them on, but only if they could really prove they can do whatever it takes to be in this life. They get inside Big Dre's all-black Crown Vic, and he takes them to an op hood. He doesn't say a word the whole ride, just studying them in silence. He can tell Kairo's ready, but he's not too sure about Rel. He seems a little off. Once they got there, Big Dre handed them their poles and told them to go handle it. Kairo was ready to prove himself. He'd been waiting for this moment for the longest. Rel, on the other hand, seemed like he was only doing it because Kairo was doing it. Kairo was dropping them like flies, every shot precise, every movement controlled. Rel, on the other hand, only fired once, hesitant and shaky, clearly out of his element. Kairo handled the rest on his own, taking care of the situation with the confidence and skill that proved why Dre put him on in the first place. The adrenaline, the fear, the rush, it all hit at once. And in that moment, Kairo knew he belonged in the streets. Now that's why Kairo is who he is now. Everything I'd learned led to that moment. That day, I earned my place on these blocks. Now, years later, Big Dre's out, his nephew gone. And the same kid he put on, the same one he watched cross that line, is the one who did you. The city never slept, and neither did Kairo. Every night he was out driving, no destination, just memories chasing him through the dark. Every corner felt familiar, but none of it felt safe anymore. He'd lost his trust for everyone, and now the silence was the loudest thing in his life. He wasn't running, but he wasn't at peace either. Word spread quick. Big Dre was home. Kairo says in his head, Dre was more than a big homie. He was like family. He showed me what loyalty meant, what pain really was. Everything I know about these streets. That's him. Boom wasn't just my nephew. Everybody in this room loved that kid. Loyal, real, always trying to make a name for himself. And now he's gone, because of Kairo. That boy Kairo, one habit. He rides at night when his head ain't right. That's when he thinks he's invisible, like the road gon' hide him. We use that. We don't rush. We wait till he feels safe. Then the world gets smaller for him. Don't need to chase him. Let the night bring him to us. Let him drive tired. Let him drive thinking he got time. That's when he drops his guard. He tightened his grip on the wheel, eyes scanning the empty streets. Something about tonight don't feel right. I can't explain it. And damn, I keep thinking about Rel. Wish he never backdoored me. Wish things could have stayed the same. Kairo turned down a lonely alley, engine rumbling low. Rain slid across his windshield, headlights bouncing off the brick walls. Then out of nowhere, a black car rolled in slow from the other side. Tension filled the air. Inside that car, Jace, Trey, and Lex. No words. They eventually make a stop to text Big Dre, the job is done. They made their move, thinking it was the end. But they don't know what happens when the streets decide a man's lesson isn't finished yet. They say when it's your time to go, you feel it. But that night, Kairo wasn't meant to die. Not yet. As the rain fell harder and the smoke still drifted from the bullet holes in his car, a figure came out the shadows. That was Zane. Nobody knew who he was, but he wasn't with BMG. He dragged Kairo out that car, said only one thing. You still got something left to finish. 2 weeks later, Kairo standing in front of a mirror in a small apartment. He just looking himself can't believe he's still alive, survived another shootout. Zane's sitting at the table thinking like how he heals so fast, Zane. You heal quick. That's good. You gon' need it. Kairo. You talk like you know me. Zane. I don't need to know you. I seen what you did. I know who you did it to. BMG don't move in silence no more. They get too comfortable. I know where they hang, who ride with who, all that. Zane. Word is, they be on 33rd, across the train tracks. Seen the crew hang out there sometimes. Kairo. Yeah, I know that spot. Used to come through with Rel back in the day. Never thought I'd be back here like this. Zane. You ready for this? They ain't sitting around, bro. Kairo. Ready? Don't matter. I've been waiting for a reason to make 'em feel it. Zane. We close, so start to slow down, Kairo. Aight, bro. Zane nodded. Zane. Positive. That's BMG. Kairo drives past a little bit, then reverses just to make sure that's them. Then that's when they see it's Jace and Lex. Zane. You sure you want to do this now? Could be a setup. Kairo didn't answer. His jaw tightened, pulse spiking. Kairo. I'm ready. Let's move. Kairo kills Jace instantly. He stood no chance sitting there on his phone like that. Now Lex on the other, I don't even know. It seems like Kairo didn't get the job. Don't he might be paralyzed, though. Kairo. Man, hurry up and get in the car with your scary ass. Zane. Chill, I was just trying to make sure they dead. Out here, loyalty is rare, trust is rarer, and guaranteed. It's been a few days since that shootout on 33rd. Jace dead, Lex laid up. Only person Kairo trust right now is Zane. They ride through watching BMG blocks. Zane telling him where BMG hang, how Big Dre been moving since Boom died. And Kairo start thinking maybe he finally got somebody real beside him. But the streets? They don't warn you. Every time Kairo slide, Dre already know. Zane been texting him drops, playing both sides, just like Dre told him. Keep Kairo close, till I say otherwise. Thing is, Zane's starting to feel it. He was sent to line Kairo up, but now he sees something different. Pain, loyalty, the same hunger. And that's when setups get dangerous. When feelings start mixing with orders. In this game, loyalty don't die fast. It just switch sides quiet. Tonight they out riding, sliding through the west side. Zane telling him where BMG be hanging. He see two dudes at the corner, all black, ski masks on. Kairo getting real hype. He don't care who it is. Just because they out on BMG block, they gotta be BMG. So he gonna get them. Before Zane could even breathe, Kairo hopped out, ARP in hand. Shots ring out, shells hitting the concrete. One of the dudes drop. Kairo then drops another. He's not playing around while Zane just sitting there like, come on, bro. Them some nobodies, but Kairo don't care at all. What Kairo don't know. Dre already knew about that move. Zane been feeding him info, every drive, every slide. And the crazy part? Zane's starting to feel guilty about it. Funny how the same ones that save you can be the same ones trying to line you. Night fell heavy over the city. Zane hit Kairo's phone, said he had a drop. Dre gon' be in that alley off 45th. Kairo ain't think twice, grabbed his ARP, mask on. He can't wait to catch Big Dre for sending BMG after him. Kairo picked Zane up. The car ride was heavy. You could feel the tension sitting between them. The only sound was the hum of the engine and the rain tapping the windows. Kairo finally looked over and said, "You sure this info's solid, bro? I ain't trying to walk into no trap." Zane glanced out the window, trying to avoid eye contact. "Yeah, bro. My people seen him out there last night. He moving sloppy." They finally make it to the stop where Dre supposedly be at. Kairo stepped out first, gun in hand, every step echoing. Kairo starts looking around and he's like, "Where he at, bro? I'm ready to kill." Then it got quiet, too quiet. He turned around, and Zane was standing there, gun aimed right at his head. Kairo froze, the betrayal hitting harder than the aim ever could. Zane's hand was shaken. "I'm sorry, bro. Dre made me do it. I ain't wanna..." Before he could finish, one shot cracked through the night. Zane hit the ground, no more words left to say. Kairo walked over slow, stared down for a second, shot him one more time in the head for betraying him. No tears, just silence. He picked up Zane's phone. Kairo hops back in the car and now he's ready to kill anybody at this point. Kairo then gets on Zane's phone, thumb scrolling through messages. Then he texted Big Dre, "The job's done, meet me tonight." Sent straight to Big Dre. Big Dre's phone buzzed. He glanced down, Lex and Trey right beside him. The message read, "The job's done. Meet me tonight." He frowned, eyes narrowing. Dre didn't know who sent it, but he felt the weight in his chest. Something about it didn't sit right. This wasn't over. Loyalty don't live long out here. Only the ones who move first do. Kairo, low to himself. Whole lot of blood spilled just to prove something. And for what? He lets out a slow breath. Every move I made just to survive. But I ain't even living. I'm just breathing. He glances at the passenger seat. Zane's phone still lit. Dre taught me to never trust nobody. Guess I learned too well. Dre, thinking. Too much blood been spilled to turn back now. Zane said it's done, but something don't feel right. If this go left, I'm taking everybody with me. Ain't no mercy left in me. Just bullets and memories. Dre squinted through the rain. Zane? Kairo took a few steps forward, but quickly they realized that wasn't Zane when the scene that gun raised at them. Zane ain't comin'. The first flashes lit the rain. Shots tore through the night. Kairo got hit grazing his face, blood mixed with rain, but he's still shooting like he couldn't feel it. His eyes were cold now. Kairo wasn't playing around with them at all, dropping Lex and Dre like it was nothing, then eventually dropping Trey. Kairo walked forward, breathing heavy, water and smoke rising around him. He ran over to Dre, and Lex shot them multiple times. This what loyalty cost. Kairo stumbled through the rain, blood dripping down his cheek, breath short and ragged. Each step felt heavier than the last, but his mind was still racing, survival louder than pain. Blood blurred his vision, lights twisting through the windshield. His hand gripped the wheel tight, but his thoughts started slipping. Ain't no love out here, just people waiting for your turn to fall. Heart beating against the gunshot wounds, the world spinning, tires screaming through the rain. Then after the storm. Guess this how the streets remember you. It's been a minute since that stormy night. Kairo stayed out the way, moved quiet, no calls, no word. He still had a bag stashed at his auntie's crib, money from every move he ever made in them streets. When the city finally calmed down, he went back for it. He pulled up to that same block he got put onto, watching the corners like old memories. The houses looked smaller now, the streets emptier, but the ghosts still felt close. He sat there for a second, whispering to himself. Crazy how fast it all changed, and how much still stay the same. He pulled up to the place where Rel backdoor him at. Damn man, this is where all the war began for no reason. Still wishing my brother wouldn't have done that. We could have been big together right now. Afterwards, he goes to where he caught his first body, Kairo. Man, this the same spot, same corner. Ain't nothing changed but the faces. I remember that night like it was yesterday. Heart beating out my chest, just ready to make a name out here. Kairo, thinking to himself, man, baby boy, right there, in front of his mama's crib. I keep seeing it in my head like it just happened. All that energy, all that life, gone in a second 'cause of D. He was just trying to make a name for himself, trying to survive out here. And the streets don't give a damn who you love or who loves you back. I can't forget that. Can't forget him looking up at the sky, Mama crying behind him, and how quick it all ended. It's like every move I make out here got a price, and baby boy paid the highest one. Kairo, thinking to himself, voice low. Man, can't believe I'm really doing this. All them years in the streets, all that blood, all that pain, and now I'm really leaving it behind. Ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous. Streets don't let people go that easy, but I gotta do it. I gotta get out. For me, new house, new life. Maybe peace finally gonna mean something. Kairo, thinking to himself. Finally. This it. My spot. My rules. No ops, no blood, no chaos. Just me. Funny how it took all that pain, all that loss, just to get here. Everybody I lost. It still burns, but maybe this can be different. Couple months passed. Kairo found himself a girl, started living different. No beef, no blood, just peace for once. But sometimes I wonder, is this really the end of my story? Or just the calm?